What up? It's your boy King Down 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. So hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom. Today we are reacting to Will Smith's first appearance where he answers questions about Oscar night. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I'm assuming you're not gonna really give people no copy strikes. I wouldn't know, but because you won't want to hear other people's opinion, I'm just assuming. And I had a lot to say about that shit. I was totally, utterly disappointed in Will Smith. You know, a lot of black people are like, why you care about what white people think? It ain't. I don't give a fuck what white people think. It's but how I want the world to see us. It ain't just a white black thing. Everybody got fucked up negative opinions on us. Then you take opportunity. I mean, you take the spotlight from hard working, achieving black people who won that night. We can't celebrate them because all they're gonna think about this Oscar is the shit that you did. Phone going out. So let's get to the video. I'm gonna leave a link description. Are you just going to Will Smith page because this look like this is coming directly from his page, and you go see the original video because I'm gonna stop a lot. Probably not, but I done had a lot to say. I made about 8, 9 Will Smith Oscar slap videos. That's how disappointed I was. But I'm always about forgiveness. You know what I'm talking about? Like my trepidation with having him on hold. Will Smith never gonna be canceled to the community. Like, but to start the forgiveness is like you have to answer for yourself. You have to explain. Like we have to look in your face and say, like, I'm sorry. No, I need to see if you really apologetic. And you ain't do me nothing, but you did us something. You did us something. It will, like, you don't even know. Black people get it. I ain't gonna spend no time trying to explain it to people that's not inside the community. But you know how they get it. They already look at us fucked up, and when the best of us do exactly what they say we are, bro, it make all us look like trash. Let's be honest. Like that's cause them the people they always point out when we try to talk about real grievances. Like, but that's not all of us. All of us not thugs shooting and killing up each other. That's not all black people. Oh, but see, Will Smith. See, eating Will Smith. Man, I know that's a big ass burden, and I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna leave a timestamp for the start of the video. But see, I understand the way to always having to represent your community perfectly. The weight of it, like being black, man. Like you already judged before you even hit the scene. So I have to fight that prejudgment of me being black and not losing my motherfucking mind because I'm getting. Okay, let's get to this damn video.
Mhm. Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? Um,
First of all, I want to start this out by saying, like, I appreciate him not avoiding and getting the hard questions. Like, don't be a pussy when you show your face. Accept it. That's what I tell my grandkids, my daughters. Like that's how daddy stood. Like you look in a, if you have wronged a person, you look them in their face. Don't play games when it comes to wronging other people. Like, cause when somebody wrongs you, You want to be, you want them to take your feelings seriously. So if somebody feel like you wronged them, I apologize. I am very apologetic. Never say I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not a sorry ass nigga. Well, like if somebody wrongs you, you have to sit down. None of that nigga smile shit. I talked about that before. Look a man in his eyes and understand them and why they like. Cause let's continue.
I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. Um, so I will say to you, um, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. Um,
See, when you sitting in front of a man's face, you can tell. Like we know Will Smith a good actor, but some shit that you do as a human, you can't. Like yeah, you can be a great actor, but those emotions are real. That he is really apologetic. So I'm all about forgiveness. I was really angry at Will Smith for getting his black ass up there and slapping another black man in front of all these white folks, embarrassing the fuck out of all of us. Not just the community, but the culture. Cause he's a rapper. Remember that? They love putting dirt on rapper names. Now I'm like, damn, bro, you that big? They treat you like a different kind. Yeah. Let's continue.
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, um, and this is probably irreparable. Um, I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. Um, and I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it.
See, another way, men, it's a lesson for men too on how you apologize when you wrong somebody. Don't make excuses for your actions. Don't blame nobody else for shit that you did. Just take your lick. Man, I was wrong. I did that. I apologize. I'm looking in your face as a man and telling you that. Like, cause that's what I be wanting when somebody do me wrong. Like just acknowledge you fucked up, look me in my eyes and take it seriously. We can get over it.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. Um, I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down?
That was me. I'm one of them people. I ain't gonna say I pedestalize you, Will Smith, but whenever they like to bring out the negative black men, I like to say, well, what about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett and Jay Z? Yeah, he might have had a Becky, but he holding family down and he trying to build an empire. I use black men excellence, black male excellence as an example for no. That's this image and shit that y'all just portraying of a particular kind of black men. It's not all black men. So yes, you really did let us down. You went up there like a nigga, slapped that black man in the face.
Um, so there's two things. One, um, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. Um, so I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. Um, but I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
I will. Trying to see how I feel about that still. Right, cause that was impactful. And I know you apologize, and I believe your apology is real authentic, and you feel the impact and the magnitude of what you did. And I still love you and fuck with Will Smith. So I guess I don't know. Chris gotta still forgive you. Like I'm gonna forgive you. I always stood by like if somebody do something wrong, you don't have to pick sides, but you have to like acquiesce to the injured party. How do they feel? What do they want? What is their position? If Chris Rock still feel a certain type of way, then it is what it is. Cause you went up on that stage and slapped that man on national television and cussed him out and made not just the community look bad, but the culture look bad. And yes, I'm holding him to a high standard because I held him to a high standard before. So when you do wrong, when you do right, and we praise you, you do something wrong, you got to be condemned too. And I appreciate you apologizing and how you apologized as a man. That's how I try to teach my youngest around me. We all fuck up, make mistakes, bro. You ask for forgiveness, you know, and I'm gonna forgive Will Smith eventually. And I don't want to say I forgive me, though I'm forgiving him until Chris Rock says what he said, and I'm probably gonna forgive him anyway. Cause we all fucking work in progress. He did something very heinous. My creator always say you can be redeemed. And who the fuck am I to hold it against him? He ain't slapped me in my face, but it was fucked up, bro. You slapped us all in the face. See, I'm real conflicted. Y'all understand? Like, I fuck with Will Smith. Parents just don't understand shit like that before he was Will's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, man, bro, you ain't had to curse in your rap. You have rap beef with Eminem. Like, you ain't gotta be a cursing rapper. Then you get on stage and act like the ultimate rapper. All that motherfucking shit you build up. One slap. Shit. Yeah, a rapper might curse and he might be misogynistic, but you is like, hit that like, subscribe, become part of the cable. I'm gonna continue to rant.